llena, me siento como un boster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, viven se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, viven se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre prométeme, afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa, por mi cama se desliza, no me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila, son una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga, soy el tipo killer, dueño en la maquila, liche en la valija, más el edit, mi foto tiene fija, las babies en los números se fijan, los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me riman, mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera, Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle en las hamacas, Salvi, si le tomas es que le está dando vértigo, yendo para acá arriba.
Well, I fell off that one quick. Oh, great. Now I got to play the fucking bets. We've been a fucking game. Oh, get this thing. Oh, great. Now we got to play with a bunch of rookies. We have absolutely nobody.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Low Depot Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back on the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Valente Belloso.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that,
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, it's 1-0. He ambushed him right there.
Whoa!
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
The first fucking pitch.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Jesse Winker stands in now and watches strike one. Beozo measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
1 out, bases empty. Just missed. Soto matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
Ooh, don't give him nothing.
And they'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 3.
Buddy.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch
What the
again.
fucking God?
It in, and there's 2 away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And Chris, here we have a deep and talented lineup against a pitcher who's not exactly
Look at
among
this
the league's
fucking
best.
lineup. Are you
This is when
fucking
you can
kidding
make
me?
your money as a hitter, and I'm expecting them to.
If they don't win a fucking World Series in the next 3 years,
This stack, it's a tough job to keep them in check for any pitcher. We'll see what kind of fireworks they can provide here.
Mark Vientos in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way.
Jesus
Sometimes
Christ.
guys just want to set their timing.
Look at that pitch
Later
to
on in the
break.
game, that may be a pitch that he turns on. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
oh my
Left
God,
field, way back there. That one is back.
bro!
Here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Yeah, this guy's not good.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Francisco Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on
God
his
damn it!
Now fly ball to right center. Hill brings it in with a nice running grab. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Lone Depot Park, getting the nod in this one, Tyler McGill.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Otto Lopez, the leadoff
Down
batter,
3
as he looks
fucking
at ball
nothing.
1.
Yeah, you fuck kidding me.
Righty delivers, and that is out of play. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now at the plate, Griffin Conine. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Siri takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at-bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
And the 0-1.
Ball upstairs.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 outs. That one in the dirt. And a count now even up. That's out to center field. And that won the inning. Top of the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon
Beozo back to work. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Batting eight, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Buddy already gave her 2 home runs.
And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Fortes has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
up next for the Mets.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one fouled off.
That gave him his first home run. Great enough.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Mets lead 1, but they lead it 3-0. bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Connor Northrup. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Oh, hold up. Hold up. Come on. Keon Jones is sold. All right, man. Let's get this going.
And ball one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that's outside.
Hey.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Slider got him for strike three.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Siri pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Just missed. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on.
That's out.
Oh! Fucking hate
Alonso
that.
under this one. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. On to the third inning. Here's Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field to first, and Winker is set down.
The batter, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo.
Light
Tower
power.
that's right. And that drops in for a strike.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And the 0-2.
He still turned on that.
Ball, he stays
God.
alive.
Unbelievable.
Breaking ball inside. Ball one. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman,
And now it's Mark Vientos. Singled and scored his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0.
Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all breaking down the youngin' what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molding.
Back here in Miami, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And first offering is fouled off. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fucking God.
On to first. One up, one down. So up next, Graham Pauley. He swings and fouls one off. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. There's his
early. Here.
Swings through that
Fucking
one for
early
strike
again.
two.
No balls, 2 strikes. Yep, that ball went out.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Rob,
Alonso pulls that one down, and there are two down.
God, struggling.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one
Nice.
to
Come on.
foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Now one missed. Next offering is down low. Griffin Conine waits on deck for Miami. Got him.
Fuck.
K is his third of the game. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Oh, I gotta swing at that.
Right through there for a strike. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Bounce to third. And a quick out, number 1. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. In there, and it's 0-1. Alvarez, in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Pitches in the dirt, and 1-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs.
That's ball 2. 2-2 to count.
That one just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a foul ball. That one ripped right center field. Sanchez going back on it. Way back, out of here.
Fuck!
His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Okay, put that bitch up high enough, man.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to
Oh,
get it out
it didn't
of here,
go.
but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Griffin Conant. And first offering is fouled off. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The throw to third, and
Why?
for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay in second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Edwards in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center field.
You're not going this game,
that's one of
boys.
those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
De Los Santos, the next to hit, takes outside. Edwards leads off first with 2 down to the inning. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the air, right side. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch, and that is that. Leave one. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swinging a foul out of play. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Felt good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Sanchez hauls it in, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. Headed towards the corner. And no one can get there. Around first, digging for two. Not in time. He's got a double. One out. Runner at second. Winker now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One out and a runner at second. And takes low for ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Now a long throw home. Save. In comes
You
the
done, bro.
runner
You
from
done.
second. It's 5-0. Here's Juan Soto. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Valente Beoso departs, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. A new arm into the game, the righty Calhoun in the game for the first time this season. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Tap foul at the plate. Winker, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Fights it off, he'll see another. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. That one missing inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Winker. He'll score easily.
I'm getting my ass into man. My pitch is trash.
Right there, we see the result.
God.
So 2 down. Pete Alonso digs in now. Swing and a drive deep.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Man at second. And a foul ball. Quantrill back to work. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. McGill back to work. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine. And
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And
that fucking time.
That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot off the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the bills.
And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. Grounded out his first time up. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a foul ball. That misses, and a count 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that'll get down for a hit.
Up next for the Marlins.
So digging in, Graham Pauly. Doubled in his first AB.
Pauly.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. In the air, center field.
Oh, not enough.
Sizing this one up.
Fuck, he just missed that.
He's got it. And there's one down. So man aboard. Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fortes stands at first with 1 out. And that's fouled off. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Double play ball to second. Lindor, that's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
So up next, Otto Lopez. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the inside edge. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. In the dirt, but kept close. In the dirt, blocked. In the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Konai, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Center field. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 6. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Hit weakly on the ground, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out. Down the third baseman, Connor Norton. Swings,
got him.
Drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. That one felt good, and they cut it to the lead. It's 6-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now for the Marlins, Davison de Los Santos.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Fought off foul. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 6-2. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami, and now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Sanchez going back on it. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
That's to third. Handles, throws to first. Lindor retire. 2 down, bases empty. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Juan Soto now 0 for 3 in this one. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Winker on at second with 2 down. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Vientos stands in now and watches strike 1. And it goes just foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And a ball evens the count.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one ripped left field. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Butto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Broken back, ground ball to second. McNeil. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now, Graham Pauley. And the first offering is not close. Butto, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Way high.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Right side, McNeil. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 down, nobody on. Swing
Oh my
and a ball
God,
popped in the air.
Pop up.
McNeil makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
This was
Miami
nasty.
down in. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
The 0-1. Knee high. That's in for a strike. In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. Mets go down quickly, but they're still on top 7-2. And we're back. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Otto Lopez. Buto back to work. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Griffin Conine. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Siri makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norton. First pitch misses. In there at the knees for a strike.
I got a ball, 1
Edwards
strike.
off of first with 2 away. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Two outs. Outside.
2 strikes. Three and 2.
In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the ninth, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Now it's going to be Jose Siri. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And now 1-2. Bases empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That one to first. De Los Santos takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And that's in for a strike. And that is out of play.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So they go quietly there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Sean Reed-Fuller.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Sanchez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Fortes now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one pushed foul. The Marlins down to their final strike. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shammy. Thanks for joining us.
Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hug. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a dick. Wanted me to get a little bread. A couple things in their head, still outside.
We sucked that game.
That's how I roll with my head do dope. When the will I got, wanting competition ain't
All right. Well, shit, bring his ass up. Oh.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games.
It's been incredible to watch, Boo. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, the big righty, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, last time out, went 8 solid innings, came away with a no decision, and, you know, his teammates are looking to try to get him that win today. All he's got to do is perform the way he did last time. Should be a go.
And now, Francisco Lindor.
For the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And we're off and rolling in Miami. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Hawley makes the grab, one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
What?
And another ball. Man at second. And
fucking God, I left it up. Fuck!
Home run into the upper deck. Into the second
Oh,
deck
did he
goes.
do that?
Home run number 5 on the season, and the Mets on the board first. It's 2-0.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful.
Oh! Oh boy.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And the batter now, Mark Vientos. That misses, and that is ball 1. Alcantara, the tall righty, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. That one outside. Ball 1. Alonso with a homer in his last game. That clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 2-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
This to third. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, David Peterson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Bottom of the first, here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Onto the
fucking
track.
God!
Makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And that one ripped into right and foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Now a chance for Xavier Edwards. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. And now the lefty. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Next is the designated hitter, Jonah Bride. He was hitless at 4 at-bats on Sunday. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And there's a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Edwards at second with 2 down. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. What a stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. One left for Miami. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Foul ball there. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And delivers outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Up the middle, Lopez. Throws to first. One up, one down. Jeff McNeil stands in. Foul ball.
Ball one.
And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
0-1. And that one clips the corner. Two outs. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Mets strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Miami, bottom half of inning number 2, leading off Derek Hill. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Hill at second with nobody out. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Diving, makes the grab. Runner tags at second, not in time. He's safe.
Batter 7, the first baseman, Jameson.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make it special.
That's a base hit, run scores. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
1 down, and here's the rookie catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Hammered down the line, could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now it's going to be Graham Pauley. Golden opportunity right here. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2nd and 3rd, 1 away. That misses, and the count is 1-1. That one out to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
There you go.
What I'm talking about, baby.
It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. That one the other way.
Get down, get down. Yes!
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 3-2. The relay to third.
Triple.
And he's got an RBI triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off left side. Lopez at third with 2 away. Swing
Oh my God, how did I miss that?
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 2. And we're back. Here's Jesse Winker.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next one in the dirt. Hit in the air, center field. Hill under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder, 1.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Pulled the string of a changeup.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Vientos, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 2. Back here in Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the third. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Peterson back to work. Edwards started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be...
There goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad job. Those small moments can be costly.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one fouled off. Check swing, called strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Grounder might be 2. Over to McNeil. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
I'll take the run. I'm not happy about it.
Pretty big inning right here, so that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Myers in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Now 1-1. Tap foul to play. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
2 outs, runner at first. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Just missed.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Fly ball down the line. Brings it in, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 2. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Myers settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Alvarez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Agustin Ramirez. Spins the plate, 0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
High fly ball, right field. Soto gets under it, corrals it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman,
Graham Hall will hit next. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lopez in the box again, takes a strike. This one in the air, center field. Siri in position. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
McNeil.
I got 6 off. Nah, we can go after this game. We'll go out, all right? Go eat.
to the right side. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Konai calls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. To the right side, Lopez. Sends it to first. Lindor retire. Third out. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here, 4-2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Konai. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Xavier Edwards. Curve in the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Jose Buto getting loose out there. Minter, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Next to hit, Jonah Bride. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nimmo makes the catch, inning over.
That little girl back there by herself. Walking around here, these little kids walking around here with no parents.
Here in Miami, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So digging in, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Headed towards the corner, Konai. Long run on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that's down and away.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next one misses. And a count 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses across to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Buto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hill up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Reed Foley appears to be getting loose. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and in foul ground he pulls it down. 1 out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Grounds 1 to short. Lindor on to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Davison de los Santos now at the plate. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
outside low, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Man at first, Agustin Ramirez. The next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. De Los Santos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Over to first, and he's safe. Two outs. And a strike on the outside edge. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's even up.
1-1.
And strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one in the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Drilled
Fuck
in the air
me.
towards right center. Soto sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that is that. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Yeah, it says the game though.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Alcantara back to work. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that drops in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
1 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, now 1-2. That one way inside. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. That missed by a lot. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here.
Bounce to the right. De Los Santos. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. And now Jeff. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for
Jesus Tinoco on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one is in for a strike. Fought off foul. Runner at second, 2 down. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. The tag at third, and he's out. And that is the inning.
now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Sean Reed-Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lopez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
One down.
The right fielder,
Griffin
number
Kona,
18,
the next up for the Marlins. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Just missed. Reed-Foley, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Towards first, and foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball two.
Inside, 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Popped up left side, Alvarez. Under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down?
That's towards center. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Tying run at the plate. Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The tying run at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Konai going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. So now here's the Mets DH. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. pitcher for the Marlins, Andrew Nardi.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Minter.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Right, leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-1.
Out to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Swung on, belted. Back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. In there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, Marlins 5 and the Mets 2. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here in the ballpark. So you showed up late to this one. You missed out on a big moment early on.
And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next offering way off the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one way outside, and now it's filled up 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Hit in the air out to center field. Hill moving under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Mark Vientos, the next to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Como makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So last chance. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Anthony Bender comes out trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year.
Bender.
And that's outside. 1-0. And that one missing low.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. To first, but no chance to get him. We'll see how they score it. So a man at first. And now here is Francisco Alvarez. In there at the knees. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Outside low. The count down 2-2. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm the city. Observation, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to them. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a man. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they try to patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. body they run when I see. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like I'm on sugar. I'm to kick like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. No one we reach, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. I got the candy, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. She wanna jiggy. I give her jiggy. She wanna jiggy. I give her jiggy.
I'm saying? I just chilling. To the west side. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Salam alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you, many with us alive. Hi hater, bye hater, bye hater. Bye Felicia, not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of bigger houses, whole city like a town to make the block look snag or two. Actually in the cops, no Johnny is the projects, no saying Lucio. Tryna kill bills for $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. The rap about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boo. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, but no first that ever rolled. Shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody on the photos, and social one posted. I'm like, right, they can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First time was about my shit. You just heard that they died on the last Friday. How about your feelings, how about them feelings? Come high, I'm just sitting calm. I want you to get come inside. I don't want to put the cream with the R&B deep slide straight to the panic of these. A little deep thing, keep it. Gotta feel like shot with the dealers. Ever since a young, I've been the leader. I'm not a pet of allegiance. Kids to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the never say about watching, never hear about. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they get the rap like a times. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like that I'm under to the skies and manifest anything I need. Anything on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to be trying to pop it too. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, got my songs already, got a message how they hang on already. Take it, I hate. My righteous money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
won that game. Give me first loss. Phillies 4-0.
side, same wood. Right there, 70 feet. I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Siggy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill, Edward Cabrera. What do we have on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you can get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Jesse Winker. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Winker, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Soto went deep in his most recent game. On the ground, and that's just foul. Next one off the plate inside. Gonna count 1-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Hill under it. Snags it for the second out.
Batting 4.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Siggy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Hit on the ground to short. And that one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. First pitch just misses. Next offering is fouled back. 2 on 2 outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Fuck me!
And that ball is out of here. A 3-run homer, and they tack on 3. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very...
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
That one
That's
missed.
a ball.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Vientos makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third. That's good.
Time now for the Marlins lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Now the 0-1. Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Connor Norton stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Outside. And that is ball 1. Wow. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Keeps the inning alive, and now Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over.
Lindor.
Now up to hit. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second. And at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. Senga back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Sanchez launched a homer in his most recent game. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Siri pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. At the plate, Agustin Ramirez. 2 hits in the game last night. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso drops steps, heads back on it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it! And the Marlins down. Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Strike on the outside. 0-1.
Well, back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second homer this series, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty with 2 away. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Pete. Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. And a swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Nasty fork ball for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here is Derek Hill. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1.
That's down and in.
Ball.
1 out, base is empty.
1-1.
Outside low. 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Miami order, and now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Next offering is down low.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Francisco Alvarez. First pitch misses.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ball popped up. Bryant makes the catch. And there's one down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That's in there. Strike one. Nimmo in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. 0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And ball 1.
Two one.
Out to center. Pauly makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine. And that one fouled off. That one missed. And he gets tied up right there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. First pitch, and he just misses. To the right side, Alonso steps on first for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. Swings and misses, and that is strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Soto moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. Just missed. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Edward Cabrera out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Declan Cronin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The shortstop takes the ball. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And a 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's one away. So now the DH spot, Jesse Winker. First offering, runner goes. That's in for a strike, and safe. It's a stolen base. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. That one way inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a line, base hit. Siri around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. One gone, runner at first. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto in the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Cronin ready to fire now. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets.
And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 2 for 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Myers sizing this one up, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and the lead is now 5. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Jonah Bride. Senga back to work, and a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, but just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Sanchez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Got him.
Way back, gone. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2. This crowd back alive. Here's the catcher to hit, Agustin Ramirez. Flied out his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Late on that fastball. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Next to hit, Dane Myers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
And 1-2.
No, that's low. Ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Siri in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. Flied to left his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Popped up. Lindor. 2 down.
Now batting,
Graham Foley, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. In the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. And that's the inning. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike. No, ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That ball's carrying. That one is gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So 2 down, and now it's Jose Siri. And that's down and away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Griffin Conine. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. The Mets leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first. So, man aboard. Connor Norby digs in now. Check swing, called strike. Edwards over at first with 1 away.
Ball.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Senga throws over. Edwards dives back in safely. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. 1 for 2. And that one inside and it hit him.
Well, this has become a dangerous situation now. Missing spots on the mound and an opportunity for this offense to take advantage.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez up and throwing. Minter warming up as well. And a swing and a miss.
If he can get through this one, 1-2. Put up a 0. This will help in his outings to come.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. We're through 6. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Seth Martinez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And he takes it himself for the out. Now here is Jesse Winker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Martinez, 30 years old now, and he found it. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. It's 7-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And there's a foul ball. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Oh, and he hit him.
You hit him.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 9-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like
Pitching for the Marlins.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that drops in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one hammered. And that's a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Strike 1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Daniel Nunez.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baez.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-1.
Ramirez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That's not coming back. He'll touch them all. It's 9-4.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It's 0-1.
Pitch misses
that
there.
missed. That's a
One ball,
ball.
one strike.
1-1.
And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's there at third with a triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Daniel Nunez won't go any further. A.J. Minter will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now here is Graham Pauley. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the seventh. On the ground right side, McNeil. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
Well, it's a way to get the run across right there. You chip away at this lead. You try to get more runs without giving up outs. We'll see what they're able to do.
So digging in, Griffin Conine. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. That's it out. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto going after it. He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. Back here in Lone Depot Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in, runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the slider just misses. Nimmo at third. McNeil at first. One gone. That one misses. 2-2. Double play ball to second. Here's Edwards for one. Over to first, safe. So now here's the DH, Jesse Winker. Outside of the breaking ball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a bouncer. To first, out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jose Buto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Norby stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball one. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Now back.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins.
Bride.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The right fielder.
2 outs,
number
base is
7.
empty. Jesus Sanchez will hit next. Up the middle. Swings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the ninth. Juan Soto now. Enriquez back to work. And ball one to the right fielder. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
On the ground, 2 ball. Glove flip for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 11-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. Now this is in the air down the line. Sanchez ranging after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. Back after this on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Sean Reed Foley.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That one missed. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A laser to left. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-7. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And up next for Miami, Derek Hill, 1 for 3. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's out to center field. Siri in position. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Graham Pauley. That's through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of inning number 9. That one not close. 2-1. And that one upstairs.
3-1.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sean Reed-Foley done for the day. We'll be back in a minute. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Danny Young.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Konai at the plate and takes high there. And there's the strike. Man at first, one away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. In the dirt. Pauley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball to short, miss on to do it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. First offering, and it just misses. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. And now 3-0.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And he'll circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 11-10. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Knew what what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Danny. So 2 away with nobody on. Jonah Bride getting ready to hit, and they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines.
0-1.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. And there's
2-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, come on!
Sends it to center, and this should be it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
So you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 out.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, to change another guard, an angel from the Lord, in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds, the victorious arms, the talent to the trauma, a midnight marauder, if there's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter, I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started in the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was going to do when I was 10.